Today's lesson is 6.2, which is over rates. The main idea today is determining unit rates. So our new vocabulary is of course the word rate, and rate is defined as a ratio of comparing two different terms. So comparing two different terms. An example of this would be, I'm sure we've heard of miles per gallon, miles per hour. Those are both a couple examples of different rates. And a unit rate, our other vocabulary term, is going to be a rate with the denominator of 1. And what that means is that's going to be just like miles per hour. We're comparing miles per 1 hour would be what a unit rate would be. So typically all the speed limits you see are 60 miles per 1 hour. So we start with example 1 is writing. Tim wrote 24 pages in 3 hours. What is the average number of pages he wrote in 1 hour? So, similar to what we were doing with ratios, we are going to write our ratio out here first. We have 24 pages. Again, labels are very important because we're going to have a different label on the top than we are on the bottom. Notice I wrote 24 pages over 3 hours. Typically, we are going to put hours in the denominator, and the question even asks for it. What is the average number of pages per 1 hour is another way to read that. Or he wrote in 1 hour. So, we are looking for 1 hour in the denominator on our next one. We notice between the 3 hours and 1 hour, we divided by 3. So, what we do to the bottom, we also have to do to the top. So now we have 24 divided by 3 is 8, and the label stays as pages. So we have 8 pages per 1 hour, or we can rewrite that out as, just as I said it, 8 pages per hour. And that's our answer. That's how your basic work's going to look as well. Next example is gum. Find the unit price per stick of gum if it costs $4 for 12 sticks of gum. Round to the nearest hundredth if necessary. So, $4 per 12 sticks of gum. And we want price per stick. So, per stick meaning our sticks are going to be on the bottom. And then our dollars, which is 4, is going to be on top. So here our label is dollars and sticks. So it's not necessarily true that we'll have our label at the end. We could have written out dollars in words, but it's just fine to use the dollar sign. Now we want to find the price per 1 stick. So between 12 and 1, again we divided by 12. Over here on top, we divide by 12. So now we're looking at 4 12ths. And once I write that out that way, we do see that both the top and bottom can be divided by 4 to give us 1 over 3. And so our answer is here 1/3 dollar. But never hear anyone say it's 1/3 dollar. So we got to convert this into decimal. So 1/3 of a dollar, we should remember that 1/3 of a dollar is 33 cents, 0.33333. So that would be repeating. However, we can just use our calculator right here and do 1 divided by 3. So I see 0.33. The next number is 3. So we are typically looking at the third digit being the thousandths because we want to round to the hundredth. Again, as we saw here, rounding to the hundredth. So this is going to be our answer. We would actually stay at 33 cents or $0.33. Example 4 is the costs of 4 different sizes of soft drinks are shown in the table. Which container costs the least per ounce? So in this situation, again, we are looking at least cost per ounce. And so even double underline per ounce, knowing that we're looking for the unit rate where ounces is on the bottom again. So in this case, we'll actually have dollars on top and ounces on bottom. And we'll start with the one on top. I see that we have 12 ounces and our cost is 72 cents. So we want to find the unit rate of each one of these. So we're going to start with this 12 ounce one. Again, we want 1 ounce on the bottom. So we divide it by 12 here. We also want to divide by 12 on the top. Again, you can use your calculator here. So bringing up our calculator, we have 0.72 divided by 12. And I have 0.06, so that would be 6 cents. So 0.06, so that's 6 cents per ounce. So now we got to go on to the next one. Now we have $1 for a 20 ounce. And we're trying to find the unit rate again. So we divided by 20 here. We have to divide by 20 here. $1 divided by 20, actually can do that in my head, is 5 cents. Otherwise, again, you can use your calculator. So far, just comparing these two, we have 5 cents per ounce, and we have 6 cents per ounce. So that's 6 cents, this is 5 cents, so 5 cents is our better deal so far. We're going to continue on, and now we have $1.60 over 32 ounces. So we want, again, dollars per ounce. And so we have 1 ounce, we're dividing by 32. So we want to divide this by 32, being $1.60. So again, we're breaking out our calculator, typing in 1.6 divided by 32. And again, I get 5 cents per ounce. So now we are down to the last one of $2.56 per 64 ounces. And we're probably running out of space on our notes here. So now to get from 64 to 1, we divide by 64. And we divide by 64 over here. So 256 divided by 64, 2.56, pardon me, divided by 64, is going to get us 4 cents per ounce. So going back to the board here, we have 0.04 per ounce. So comparing these prices, I see 6 cents per ounce. We got 6 cents per ounce, 5 cents per ounce, 5 cents per ounce again, and 4 cents per ounce. So for the cheapest price per ounce, 4 cents per ounce here is our leader and our container that contains the least per ounce that we were looking for up here. So that is our answer, 4 cents per ounce. So we need to again remember that this is a 64 ounce container, contains the least cost per ounce, cost the least per ounce. So that is our answer, the 64 ounce. Our last example here is a dishwasher. A dishwasher cleaned 30 plates in 5 minutes. At this rate, how many potatoes can he peel in 32 minutes? Okay, I think that's meant to say how many plates can it clean? Can it clean in 32 minutes? So, we are going to compare 30 plates to 5 minutes because we want to find the unit rate for minutes, so then we can multiply that by 32. So again, minutes is going to be our denominator. So 30 plates per 5 minutes is going to break down in plates per 1 minute. So we divided by 5 on the bottom. We also have to divide by 5 on the top. 30 divided by 5 is going to give us 6, and again our label is plates. So now we found our unit rate. That was our first part of the question. Now we have to plug in 32 minutes. So now we go one more where we have 32 minutes, and now we're trying to find how many plates. So 1 to 32 is times 32. 6 times 32. Again, we want times 32, so we'll break out our calculator. 6 times 32 equals 192. So our answer here is 192 plates. So I would rewrite that 192 plates in 32 minutes. So that finishes our lesson for today. Remember to check out the online tutors as well as the examples videos on Moodle if you need any extra assistance.